Atlanta Braves vs Oakland Athletics. Our team pick is Braves minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. A rebuilding Oakland team has been unable to get anything going at the plate in the last 2 weeks and lost its 7th straight game on Tuesday night to open this brief interleague set in Atlanta. Oakland got off to a strong start with Ramon Laureano providing a 2-run single in the top of the first, but that would be it for the offense, which had just 5 hits all night. Starter Cole Irvin was solid enough, allowing 2 runs on 7 hits and 1 walk, while striking out 6 across 5.2 innings. Lou Trevino took the loss in relief, allowing 1 run on 2 hits in his 1 inning of work. The Athletics failed to record an extra base hit for the game, going 1-2 with runners in scoring position overall. Oakland is down a big number on the money line with a bad overall record, while going 25-31 on the run line. Overs are 21-28-7 for the Athletics, with none of their past 3 games going over the betting total following the low-scoring matchup Tuesday. A struggling offense has been the main source of Oakland's problems, as it is second worst in baseball with an average of 3.27 runs per game on a .600 team ops. The recent slide has also caused Oakland pitching to fall into the bottom 10 with a 4.20 collective ERA, including a mark of 4.09 from the bullpen. Just like in a 2021 campaign that resulted in a World Series title, the Braves will have to overcome a slow start to the season, but they are now playing their best baseball with a 6-game winning streak including Tuesday's triumph over Oakland. Ronald Acuna Jr. went deep twice in the first 3 innings of the game, and Guillermo Heredia's solo shot in the 7th proved to be the difference. Kyle Wright continued his breakout season with 8 stellar innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits, while striking out 7. Kenley Jansen tossed a scoreless 9th for his 15th save. Dansby Swanson and William Contreras each had multi-hit games to help the Atlanta offense. Atlanta still remains down a good chunk on the money line despite the hot streak, while going 27-29 on the run line. Overs are 29-23-3 for the Braves, with 3 of their last 4 games going under the betting total. With a recent hot streak, the Atlanta offense is now above average at 4.42 runs per game on a .724 team ops. Atlanta pitching is right in the middle of the pack with a 3.85 collective ERA including a mark of 3.17 from a bullpen that has been a strength. With the Braves finally playing up to their full capabilities, this looks like a total mismatch, and a more favorable pitching matchup will help Atlanta hit on the run line this time around. Atlanta's offense will be a tough assignment for Koenig in his MLB debut, and it's not like the Oakland lineup is capable of providing much run support in any case. Acuna Jr. is looking fully healthy, and that's bad news for opponents as Atlanta's offense is quickly climbing the leaderboard with a 128 WRC+ over the last 2 calendar weeks. That much firepower will easily outpace Oakland, which has a 79 WRC+ overall to rank second worst in baseball with no individual hitter posting a mark better than 112. Anderson certainly has the upside to be better than what he's shown in 2022 as he was brilliant as a rookie 2 years ago and will get good support from a bullpen that leads baseball in WAR. Expect Koenig to struggle here in his debut against a hot team, and the Athletics won't be able to keep up at the plate. Our total pick is under 9. The pitching staffs in the previous 30 days should be able to dominate enough as the Braves are 9th in the sport with a 3.64 ERA, while the Athletics are 23rd with a 4.55 ERA. Oakland's lineup is not deep enough to expect some runs to be scored on their side as they are averaging 3 runs per game in their previous 13 games. The under is 3-0-2 in their previous 5 games against one another, so go with under 9 runs thus far. Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, June 8, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Cleveland Guardians vs Texas Rangers. Our team pick is Cleveland Guardians. And here is why. The Rangers will have Dane Dunning on the hill for the 12th time of the season. Dunning was stellar in his latest effort, limiting the Mariners to only 2 runs in 7 innings and finished with a no decision in a game the Rangers lost. The young right-hander is having an inconsistent season, recording a 4.11 ERA and a 1.27 WHIP, accompanied by a 1-3 record in 61.1 innings of work. He conceded 4 runs in 3 innings against Cleveland last year and has squandered 8 runs in 7 career innings. The Guardians will have Shane Bieber on the mound for the 11th time of the year. Bieber was effective in his previous start, limiting the Orioles to only 2 runs in 7 innings and collected the win to improve to 3-3 on the season. The Guardians' ace has conceded 2 or fewer runs in 4 consecutive outings and is sporting a 3.12 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP in 60.2 innings of work. Bieber allowed 2 runs in 6 innings in his only career meeting against Texas. The Rangers were playing well but have cooled down, losing 5 out of their last 7 bouts overall. The Guardians continue to excel, winning 6 out of their last 8 games, propelled by outstanding pitching. Furthermore, Rangers starter Dane Dunning is a different pitcher on the road where he is winless and has logged a poor 4.91 ERA. Guardians ace Shane Bieber is in a groove, allowing 2 or fewer runs in each of his last 4 starts. This includes just 3 runs in his last 15 innings. Our total pick is under. Cleveland has exceeded preseason expectations at the dish, ranking inside the top 10 in runs scored and team batting. On the other side, Texas has been somewhat disappointing, ranking just 18th in runs and currently positioned in the bottom 10 in both batting average and ops. They have scuffled this past week, scoring more than 3 runs just twice in 8 tries. Dunning and Bieber represent 2 top-of-the-rotation arms, with Bieber, in particular, coming on strong of late and solidifying his spot as one of the premier pitchers in baseball. He has gone 7 innings while allowing 2 runs or less in 3 straight starts. Look for him to keep it rolling against an inconsistent Texas lineup still trying to establish itself. There are no strong over-under trends for either side coming into this one, but Bieber's current form warrants an underplay. Minnesota Twins vs New York Yankees. Our team pick is New York for the win. And here is why. There has been a clear gap between New York and the rest of the major league so far this season. The Yankees have only lost 2 series all season and have not dropped once since May 22. They are riding a 7-game winning streak after sweeping the Angels and Tigers prior to Tuesday's 10-4 win. Their 40-15 record is the best in the MLB, and they lead Toronto by 7 games at the top of the American League East standings. They have been a solid team offensively, ranked 9th in team batting average, .246. Right fielder Aaron Judge leads the powerful lineup with 62 hits, including 21 home runs. Minnesota got off to an excellent start this season, going 27-16 through its first 37 games. The Twins have really struggled since then, winning just 5 games since May 24. They lost 4 games in a 5-game series against Detroit last week and are coming off Tuesday night's 10-4 loss to New York. Minnesota had built up a nice cushion in the AL Central though, so it still leads Cleveland by 4.5 games atop the division standings. The Twins have been great at the plate this year, ranked 7th in the MLB in batting average, .249. First baseman Luis Arias leads the way with 58 hits and a .358 average. This is actually a much cheaper price than I was expecting to get with New York, especially considering its recent form. The Yankees have not only been the best team in baseball this season, but they have also been the hottest squad over the past week. They have scored at least 6 runs in 4 of their 7 wins, including Tuesday's 10th spot. Meanwhile, Minnesota is slumping, recording just 5 wins over the last 2+ weeks. This pitching matchup heavily favors New York, as Cortez has been the best pitcher in the majors this year. Archer is struggling to complete more than 4 innings, giving the Yankees a huge edge. Our total pick is over the total, and here is why. The run total in this one is a bit tricky to suss out, in large part due to the phenomenal success of Nestor Cortez. Expect him to remain in top form against a good but not great Twins lineup that ranges toward the middle of the pack in most offensive numbers. The tricky part here is how Archer will fare against a loaded Yankee lineup that leads the league in home runs. Look for him to struggle as the Yankees pile on runs early, leaving the Twins in a hole. Look for a big night from the New York offense and expect Minnesota to scratch out a couple of runs to carry the total over this number. The over is 4-0 in the Twins' last 4 games, a trend that continues here. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.